one that night also at the hog hunting, but that third one, this dude, I told my partner conditioned him. Salute the Almighty. He conditioned him. And I told him, I said, bro, you see what these dudes do. You wasting your time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And same thing, had him put away. This guy here like to pick heels up on top after 5 to no more than 8 minutes. And I'm like, who cares? We know he coming like a freight train, but do he know how to finish? That's why I love that Davo Corvino shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
These motherfuckers were monsters. As I had a little one time. I come home from work at the time. I was working and doing my thing before I went full time. That doing my thing that something me, gave me a free vacation for 3 years. Uh,
Damn.
I, 6 weeks old, boss man. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Get him. I come home from work, one or two dead today. The
Yeah.
next day, I had my grandma stand with me. She tell me, boy, you better get back there on move them crazy ass damn puppies.
Hey, that's
I
when you
said,
know you
huh?
got.
She said, I ain't know what to do. She said, I ain't want to hurt now one of them. I was gonna grab that jip out of there.
Yeah.
But So go back there, lay it out. I didn't believe it the first day I saw it. I took one that was stone cold DOA. I put it back in there to see what this crazy motherfucker do. This crazy motherfucker shot right back at it. Went at it again. I said, I'll
Damn.
be damned. I
Damn.
called that bitch hot girl.
Damn. Yeah. When them
But
puppies
anyway,
ride.
back to that third one with so-called crunch or grand champion crunch. That dog then walked off. He won. Now the fourth one, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. It was a halfway decent show.
Yeah.
But the fifth and the one that lost, no, that dog was garbage. The dog was straight garbage. I told this man that. I speak facts. I'm not doing it to belittle nobody. I'm not doing the belittle. If the motherfucker ain't shit, they ain't shit. I had plenty of that one shit. I ain't scared to tell you.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I had plenty that wasn't shit either. Yeah. Yeah.
To me, this game is hit and miss.
Yep. Yep.
Hit and miss.
Yep. You right
Everybody
about that.
want their stuff to be this kind of machine like off a rocket movie with the Russian dude. You can't do that. You sit back. I don't rush them. You sit back. You just wait your time. Let them wait their time.
Hey, for some reason they think that's how the Malawites come too, dog. They think they come like Rocket on the Russian. You get them, you buy them fully trained like that. The way you see people doing these tricks, some people feel like when you get a puppy, it's supposed to be sitting, staying, healing, attacking, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it don't work
My
that way.
partner stop selling bay dogs and cash dogs. Cause his cash dogs he used probably quarter bulldog, quarter hound. It might be plot or blue tick or walker sometimes cross, but his bay dogs, trail dogs, he leave them pure. But he stopped selling them. You got guys take a 6-month-old puppy and want him to jump on a 350-pound hog. Oh, the puppy was standing back. He said, I'm there one day, dude called him. He said, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you want him to do? You
Yeah.
just bought him.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't been to the woods yet.
Yep.
But you get these guys, they just think crazy.
You
But
right about that.
I gotta, salute, like I say, CML also, Primetime Kennels. He was another one, always school me, giving me the game about what to do, what not to do. I went out with one of my Dabo Corvino jips, my first time out. Guy told me, had me working the Jenny wrong. I didn't know I was supposed to rotate the direction every day. Man, I went into Latin Forest. They had this hard biting barracuda bitch. Man, I went 40 minutes. She hurt me early. That bitch was steady coming and steady doing her thing. And then finally, hey, I had to pick up. But I said, let her run a courtesy. He said, what? I said, no, I want the full count. face to the corner, turned around. That bitch fell 4 times getting crossed up. Matter of fact, Latin first walked in there when I was cleaning up. Sell me that dog right now. That's what he sell me that damn dog right now. That's some game shit. He say somebody already told me that shit you got game.
Damn.
I said, man, I'll let you know. I'll hit you up tomorrow. He was like, yeah, you got my number? I said, no, just give it to me. But she ended up passing on that night.
Damn. Hey, I got a question to ask you, and this came to my head. I want to ask you real quick. It ain't one of the ones I got wrote down. That's why I want to ask you this before I forget it. Me and one of my homeboys was talking about this. It's almost a 2-part question, but my thing is, okay, which dog is the dog that you breed to, or which dog do you consider to be the better dog at this point? Okay, we got a 2-time winner, and we got a dog who never been touched. We got a 2-time winner that went out and just lost. No matter of fact, we'll make him a champion, and we say he stood the line. He didn't lose game style like in the middle where you picked him up. He stood the line, 3-1, and then you got one that never been touched. Okay, but you know that we just gonna say it's the same stuff. Maybe it's the little mate brother. Okay, which dog do you consider the better dog now? The dog that never been touched at all, that showed you no bad signs? He showed you good signs, but you know what I mean? Or the dog who's done showed you that he'll quit?
I go with the other dog because then again, that's hard. That's a hard question because
That same thing we were saying.
Charles, I'm gonna tell you. Look at Peterbilt. Peterbilt done went what over the 2-hour mark, but when they took him out there to Dallas, he stood in line in 10 minutes because of the heat.
Yeah.
So that's hard to say. That's just like asking a man a personal question about in the bedroom when you between when you 25 to 45.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So you really don't know. It just depends on what bra show up that day. How you perform.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So I don't, but now if you in the AC, you in that AC and it's down and ain't nothing, no, bro, you ain't no reason you should be doing that.
Yeah.
Man, I seen one of my partner we had some prime time had hooked us up. He came to me with 3 of them. They were pups, Jeep Rascal pups. Man, I said, nah, I just want one. Man, take the dog. You can pay me on time. Quit acting like that. I said, no. Okay, all right, just get yours. Well, one went to the other side of the state. Salute them apart to more money and kill them. His went one night. Man, when they got of age. Bro, that dog Faye was gone first 20 minutes. That black motherfucker was started coming and started biting. Jeep Rascal cross. 2 hours and 36 minutes.
Damn. That's a long time. Well, a lot of brothers who, some brothers talk that stuff because with a lot of, we be talking all kind of stuff on these boards and different things. But any brother who have the privilege to sit there for 2 hours and watch a match, man, that's a long damn time. An hour get long. But, that's a long damn time, boy. You imagine driving somewhere that 2 hours away and coming back and they still going.
Yeah.
And they still rolling.
And on your other chat, they made a comment about boil stuff. I was never a fan because I was letting somebody talk to me about it.
Yeah.
So I watched. I knew Ground and Pound built this whole yard across Red Boy Frisco, dog, 50-50 dog. That was one of the owners of Gator Mouth. That was his dog. Matter of fact, he went to Chico Lopez. Chico came here. When he tell his little story, he went down, he came to Fort Myers in a van. No, motherfucker. You came in a gray dually truck, you, your son, and some fat red dude, all the way from Texas.
Yeah.
You won that. He did win that show. But I don't remember you coming in a van, swooping up 30, 40 puppies. You came in a fucking dually truck because Gator Mouth hosted that night. Yes, he did win with that macho dog.
Yeah.
He was Brindle. That's why when you talking shit about black dogs, hold on, motherfucker. The first one I seen you do was Brindle.
Yeah. And now you
I
want
ain't
to
talking about no
shit on the
story. I'm talking
gentleman.
about what these two eyes seen.
Yeah.
And but anyway, that guy, his kennel partner, he had they was like I said, Red Boy Frisco crossed the pure vessel dogs. So what
Yeah.
this guy did, he went up North Florida to the Voodoo Man and bought one straight off of him, crossed that hard mouth motherfucker, which he ended up doing him, but fucked up the keep. He went an hour 41 with a half-ass keep.
Damn.
Lost, ran a courtesy. But anyway, he made a cross with that voodoo dog until, like I say, the Frisco Red Boy vessel. Well, he sold the guy, ended up because he got out of him, because you know his job. He
Yeah.
sold the guy two puppies out of that litter and the mama dog. GNP built the whole yard. And I'm talking about with champions and grand champions. He go back and cross it with a little divine stuff. You know, he built that he built the yard off of that. So when these guys were talking about the boy and stuff, I stand for this. Hold on, bro, you ain't seen nothing. And
Yeah.
then I kind of feel it was a shot at me because me, Pro, and this guy that had a three-way conversation or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're just like they thought of bam, 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 bam. You know who owned them? One of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't know none of this stuff, bro. You listen to the conversation and then you take it and run with it. That's why I get upset. If you say, hey, Pelican Bay, you know, salute to Pelican Bay, he gave me the game on this, you know, salute, he ain't got to call your name. Like I say,
Yeah.
just your
Yeah.
kennel. He get,
Yeah.
hey, keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it $100. That's all I know. But then I see this other bullshit. This German guy, his daddy was sending them straight from Germany. He was here. Man, he had one go one night. Listen to me. In the first 10 minutes, this dog, his bottom jaw was laying in his chest. That motherfucker went an hour and 20. Studied, the motherfucker scratched 16 times.
Damn.
I can't do nothing but respect that shit when I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
Even if I don't care for the blood, I don't like it, man, you gotta respect that dog, and he just made his pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
He just made it.
Yep. Yep. Gotta respect that. Gotta respect it. Yes,
You
sir.
know, like I hear, champion Lil Jon. I'm saying, when the hell Lil Jon was a champion?
So Little John wasn't a champion?
Lil Jon one did.
Damn.
And this was told to me from one of the horses' mouth. If
Now,
I'm gonna send you a picture.
now you
It's a
know,
Scott. Huh?
I was about to say, I didn't cut you off. You know, when I be talking about Little John, I'm talking about a different strain of Little John.
We talking about CML.
Yeah, yeah. We right now, yeah, we on CML, Little John.
Yeah, we down south with it.
But when you hear me talk about it myself personally, I'm talking about the the Big John and Little John stuff.
Yeah. You talking about that
The
stuff
walk,
up north.
yeah, the walk stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you can go ahead.
Yeah, but no, that dog wasn't no champion. I don't know why, you keep putting titles on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, damn, I thought he was a dang champion.
Listen, man, I don't know it to be true. I just see the scar there because I done been with him, and I send you the picture, and I want
Yeah,
you to look close at the picture.
yeah,
From one side at his belly, going across the top of his back. I heard A-Cart was schooling him, and the motherfucker tried to hop out. Dog went up in his guts.
damn.
That's why that's where that scar comes from. This is what I was told. That dog was never dead.
Yeah,
My thing, I watched this shit, Champion Wildcard, Champion Yellow Boy, Champion Showtime, Champion Bobo. They was off of them. Annabelle wasn't. When they got Dog Man of the Year, they had 5 champions. 4 off of Lil Jon. Annabelle wasn't off Lil Jon. She was off Mayday. But that was their dog they made champion.
yeah,
I was there when Boom spanked them with Bobo and the other dog Latin Force had was the Terminator. I think JP had I made grand champion.
oh damn.
I was there when the roster man came down. I lost money betting against his brother on the side.
Yeah, yeah,
But them dogs had like, okay, Wycombe, his bottom was Mayday. I think Bobo bottom was Mayday. Showtime was a different strand of Bolio. Hell of a dog. That bitch get on that pickle. Hey, he'll ride a bicycle. He was just a head ace.
Yeah, when you get
Yep.
one like that, boy, it's hard to stop him, boy.
Yellow boy. He was a wicked little motherfucker. His mama was Turtle Buster. Wicked. But out of all them I seen the one more money Kennels had, Scratch and Slow. That was a wicked motherfucker.
That was the dog
That,
name, Scratch Slow, or that's what he
Scratch
was
and
with his
Slow.
style.
Scratch and Slow was his name.
They probably named it that because he was scratching slow.
When he was school, but when game time came, after a couple of them schools, it was wide open.
Yeah. Man, I seen one
Hold on
man.
1 second, let me mute my mic.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my buddy. I just seen him at the store. Talking about he finna go throw the hog on right now.
Hog on the
Hey,
grill.
yeah, that
Yeah.
man there, he a hog hunter, but got more experience than any bulldog man. And the way just dealing with dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he bring that knowledge. That's why I say everybody ain't gotta be APBT. You can
Yep.
learn something from the bully guy. You can
Yep.
learn something from the Malawar guy.
Yep.
It just we can all learn. Take a piece of this from each person and make your own little pot of gumbo.
Yep. You right about that. You're right about that, man. And I'm glad you said that because it's like a lot of our brothers try to put that requirement on people. You gotta have 50 dogs in order to tell them something. Or you gotta have this in order to, it's like, a certain kind of thing they put on people, man. And it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta have no dogs. Period. I feel, you know what I'm saying?
No, no. Like my mentor used to say, hell, I done forgot more knowledge than this dummy I ever learned.
Mm-hmm. This dude might not got no dogs on his yard, period, but he might can help you to a point where people who got everything, all the big kennels can't help. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah.
and folk will look over that because of the fact that you know what I'm saying. That person ain't he got Rottweilers or whatever, but he done dealt with pit bulls before. He got Doberman pictures, so they just gonna let that shit come in one ear and out the other. You know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about pits or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about this or what I got going on or this or that. And that's how a lot of brothers do it, man. They look at what you got right then, far as the pit bulls. Do you got pits? Because when I first started doing my shows, man, it was like, folk didn't really know. They didn't see me with no pits. He don't got no dogs. He don't got no dogs. And right now, they still don't even know how many dogs I got. They only know what I showed them. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
learned Go ahead, I'm
huh?
sorry.
Oh, no,
I,
you
I
good.
learned never underestimate people. I knew this guy. He was in one of the stores, like I was telling my mentor and we working. But I didn't know the guy's name. I met the guy. I was working at this uh, OTR tire shop, and they him and another guy at a paint shop down the road. But he come through there because I had them put a pen in my backyard. I was raising and selling wild hogs.
Yeah.
Man, them jokers sell like hotcakes. But anyway, they had some cows, so he come stop through there. He knew what I was doing, and he get a bunch of vegetables from the farmer's market. And I give him the gate key. He say little stuff about the dogs. He see them. He go in there. He can see some of them. But anyway, so one day we were talking about something, and this guy had a big nursery. Big nursery. He sold trees to like these big national home building companies that was in the area. Cause we had golf courses and stuff down here, subdivision.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, one day my mentor was there, and the guy pulled up, and I say, "I'll be damned." They
Damn.
went to talking. I say, this motherfucker been in my face all this time. I've been dealing with this man about 2 years, and this the man he was talking about with one of they dog they took up the road, couldn't bite through a paper bag. I was 45, just game. I had the heart.
Damn.
And it was this guy right here. So you don't know who you standing in front of.
Yep. You right about that.
I look at it just like that square. You don't know who that 16 feet in front of you.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It might be somebody standing in front of you who about to become that motherfucker. You know what
Hell,
I'm saying? He might not be he might not be that person yet, but he might be about to become that motherfucker on you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. And
And,
you can't underestimate nobody.
I just I was taught I played little league baseball as a kid, and we lost two. My first year playing, we lost two games, but we ended up winning the championship. But the first game we lost two, and so we was playing somebody else, and me and one of my brothers was talking. I never forget this. I was 10, and I said, "Oh, we gonna beat them." They started. My daddy never said much, never whooped us. My mama whooped the hell out of us. But when he say something, you know he ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
Man, he hopped up. Listen, let me tell you something right now. And you listen good. You don't take nobody for granted. You said he said I heard your conversation last time, and look what happened to y'all. You lost two games to him, to another team. You don't never take nobody for granted. Don't care what their record is or what how they look like they can't play ball. You don't never take nothing for granted, even when you're fighting with a nigga. You don't take nothing for granted.
Yeah. You're right
And
about that.
I've always, took that advice. You don't take stuff. You don't know. Like you say, you don't know who that he might become that motherfucker standing in front of you.
Yep. Things will go better for you when you don't take nobody for granted or nothing for granted. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate nothing. Never know. Like you say, never know, man. You never know. All right, let me see here, man. Let me see here. Got a question for you. Got a question for you. When like the dogs that you ran through or the dogs that you bred back in the days, which dog was the closest to the perfect dog? If you could say, or if it wasn't your dog, what dog, period, in general, do you consider closest to being the perfect dog that you've seen?
One is a female. I bought her belly mate brother made grand champion. He was stole from me when he made champion because I had caught another charge and went back in and was fighting that charge. I was told that the dog died, but he was stolen, made grand champion. His belly mate sister, they was Red Boy Frisco top vest on the bottom. She's a one time DGL. And what happened, on release, some freak accident hit the side of the wall, sidestepped the dog, and her leg broke, bone hanging out. 51 minutes, no turns, no out of hold, no nothing. Steady coming. I called, her name was China Red Vampire. Her, and I gotta say Wycon, champion Wycon. I seen him going to, I think it was Pompano with a Santana dog. Damn good one. He had an ear infection. He fought through it. He got his ass kicked for 50 minutes, and he walked that motherfucker down. So I'd say them two, but more so the Wycon. You know, I give it to him
Yeah.
because I see most of them would have stood, quit, whatever.
Hmm.
He fought through that.
Yeah. What was his record?
Full time winner,
For
champion Wycon.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. All right, when it comes to say for instance, we talking about breeding to a male. You want to breed to a male. Okay. A lot of brothers will be like, I want to see, is that dog for sure? Is that dog for sure? Is he gonna do something? Is he gonna do something before they breed to him, right? But my thing is, I'm asking you now. I'm not saying this is correct or anything. I'm just asking you. If your dog is not retired, then he's one scratch away from being a cur. You know what I'm saying? He's one scratch away from being a champion or a grand champion. But my thing is, if he's not retired, then you know he a two-time is no better than a one-timer, or a 2-time is no better than a school out, one that's been schooled out and not even in the regular show yet, because at the end of the day he's not retired. So his legacy can't be, if I'm retired, it's over, it's done for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I did is what I did. But if you're not retired, then it's a chance that you can still be a Cur. So if I'm breeding to you and now I bred to you and then come to find out you jumped the damn box. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're not retired, then a brother, he not having, say, because brothers get flack. And I'm gonna use myself as an example. You know what I'm saying? If I got a dog that I'm studying out and I ain't did nothing with him, or I know I'm studying him out for my particular reasons, a brother be like, oh, I want to see this or I want to see that. Okay, now if I show you one, okay, boom, is that gonna say that this dog is an ace? Is this dog this and that? I can't show you off of schooling. I gotta school my dog all the way out. A retired. That's what I'm saying. A dog is going through the schooling process. He going through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he make it that far process, that's a whole long career. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing I can show you if I'm not planning on really doing nothing with this dog. It's nothing I can show you in the schooling in a one time really that'll make that can really define that he is the true bulldog. It can show you that he'll do a little something, but it can't define that he's a true bulldog until he's retired, until you say he's done. You know what I'm saying? And
I
that's just my opinion.
I agree. I agree with you, but me, I was with one of my partners one time. He do race cars some years about back in the late '90s,
Yeah,
and the mechanic was talking, and he was telling me, he said, I always expect the worst and hope for the best. And
yeah,
I've looked at that with dogs. I'm gonna
yeah.
look for the worst in you. It's just like starting a business.
Mm-hmm.
Inside your house or wherever you in the office, you and your partners or whoever coming up with this business idea, you gotta shoot holes in it, right?
Yeah.
And if it don't sink in there, it'll work when you take it out that door. And that's how I look at the dogs. I gotta
Okay.
look at the very worst in them to see. I'm looking for his signs. I don't give a fuck if he biting you in half. I want to see his bad signs.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me see, do I see that in him?
Yeah.
That's how I always, looked at it. I'm
Yeah.
looking for your flaw signs.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, couple guys used to tell me, you're too hard on them. Oh, you listen to them old motherfuckers. But goddamn it, when they bought one there.